Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I put my body on the line. I put my health at risk for you. I do something that all men should be fearful of. I delve deep into feminist Instagram. But first, this video is brought to you by the great people at Manscape.com.
Right, big fella, we've got to talk.
Hello, my love. Anything. I love talking to you.
Your pubes make me physically ill. I can't take it anymore. I have PTSD in relation to your loins.
Oh, what about body positivity?
It positively makes me sick. That poor excuse for a dude who looks like it's ready for Halloween is frightening.
Hey, listen here, baby.
Don't call me baby, you PE teacher sounding motherfucker. Just sort it out.
I'll do anything. I'll wax it.
Wait. I don't want you looking like a slippery Ken doll.
What about laser hair removal?
Listen, if you want a laser that close to your balls, you're a fucking idiot.
I know. I'll use one of your fancy lady razors.
You touch my shit and I'll give you a flogging.
I know what I'll do. I'll go to Manscape.com and immediately get the new Lawnmower 4.0 with skin-safe technology to give me supreme confidence trimming below the waist. It's waterproof so you can get the job done even in the shower. It's also got wireless charging, so some space-age technology, not to mention it's powerful. It can get through anyone's bush at any time.
Now you're talking, big fella. But one question, what about that stinky dick? Somebody help a sister out!
Well, guess what? Manscaped saved the day again with the Crop Preserver Mold Deodorant. It will turn you from a bloke with a rotten crotch to a man with a pork sword smelling of sweet spring. It'll turn your crotch into the best smelling crotch this side of the Mississippi.
Wow, it looks like Manscaped has saved the day once again.
Thank you, Manscaped. Now, head to manscaped.com/Butterfield to get 20% off and free international shipping. Ladies and gentlemen, your balls will thank you. Now, back to the video. Right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your toxic masculinity because we have arrived at Feminist Instagram. All right, here we are. Inspirational page designed for women, by women, fuck blokes. How bad are men? They are to blame for every problem in the world. I haven't written jokes about any of these, so I just thought I'd just click on something and then have a look at it. Okay, here we go. People of all genders can get their period. Well, that's not true. You fucking dumb fucks. Some women don't experience periods at all. Okay. I understand if you have a vagina and for whatever reason you don't have your period. I get it. That doesn't in any way devalue their experience of womanhood. The same goes for men who bleed. They are still valid men. Do you mean if you cut your nails too short? Get inclusive with your language. People get periods, not women. You bigots. Men can get periods and they're still valid men. Damn fucking straight. If we're at the pub and they don't bleed on me, I don't even talk to them. Oh, we might have to blur some of this out. Society's weird attitudes towards boobs by an artist, Hazel Mead. All right, let's have a look. Female nipples exposed, not okay. Male's nipples exposed. Okay, fair enough, I understand that. I, for one, am all about the Free the Nipple movement. In fact, I'm a founding ambassador. And not because I'm a creep, just because men love tits. A man will fight a war for a good set of boobs, all right? I know a lot of dudes say, best day of my life was when my son or my daughter was born. No, it's when you saw tits for the first time. Saggy boobs are not welcome in the patriarchy. I should make a t-shirt about that, that's very true. Breastfeeding should be hidden away. No one should see them functioning. Listen, the breastfeeding one is an interesting argument because I don't think that breastfeeding is taboo at all. Not at all. But I also don't think you as a lady with a baby should just start flopping your tits out everywhere. You can do that, don't get me wrong. You gotta feed your bum, right? But don't expect everyone just to go, yeah, tits, nice. It's still your big old bitty. Stop sexualizing boobs. What? Are you fucking stupid? Who is the one sexualizing boobs more, men or women? Men Probably because it's built into our DNA to like the bristles. But for women, how many female Instagrammers rely solely on their tits to make a living because they are sexualizing them? Should they stop?
I'm tired with society's obsession with wanting to humble women. You will never humble me, baby. Who am I supposed to be obsessed with? With you? With you when I've got all this tantalizing, sexy energy surrounding me? Never. Sweetheart, listen to me. Stop living your life according to other people's insecurities and start walking around this world like you're the hot bitch alive.
Don't take that advice. Number one, I bet you didn't pay for that hotel room. Also, don't walk around like you're the hottest bitch alive. That makes you look like a bitch. Imagine if there was a dude doing this exact thing saying, men, you need to walk around like you got the biggest cock alive. No, it makes you look like a fuckwit. We have a very hairy lady. Ooh, good grief. Look at that snail trail. That is hairier than my stomach. Hate to say it. I'm glad I'm sitting down. I've got all the stiffies. Everything I know about LGBTQ topics I should have learned in school. Scotland just became the first country to require teaching LGBTQ history in school. Okay, I think it's important in a sense because it allows children to know if they're from a household where maybe mum or dad don't respect LGBTQ plus people, that, you know, this is a normal part of society and a good thing and all that type of stuff. But do you think how I feel with this, what has their sexuality got to do with anything? Maybe when they're talking about how they fought for the right to marriage and all that type of stuff, maybe that's important. But when it comes down to things like, you know, the Battle of Hastings was fought and the third general actually was bisexual. So that's the most important thing. Like, is that what they're talking about here? Is this what we should be learning? Here's a good one. Maybe if it was Father Nature, you would give a shit. That's a pun. All right, it's a play on words about Mother Nature because she's a woman. And we don't listen to women, apparently. Bisexual trans women exist, and we are so beautiful. A trans woman's identity is inherently intersectional. Navigating the world as a woman and having an outwardly queer identity is a rebellion against the patriarchal heteronormative oh my good fucking God. Calling me fat doesn't offend me. Fat isn't a bad word or an insult. Fuck, it should be. Fat is not a bad word or insult by Margaret Dart. I used to be terrified of the word fat, and it was a word that bullies used to hurt me. To me, it used to mean I was ugly and worthless. I used to try everything I could not to be fat. We didn't try everything. I know that fat doesn't mean any of those things. Fat is simply a descriptive word. It has no relevance to my beauty or worthiness. I will happily call myself fat and beautiful. I am fat and proud. Do you think that this is something that dudes don't do, and I'm glad they don't? The whole, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am proud. Like, shut the fuck up. You sound like such a fucking ignorant human being. Like, I genuinely believe that if the same person who says, oh, I am fat and I am proud, and is a female, if they saw a straight white man go, I am going to the gym and I am proud, they would go, oh my God, that's toxic masculinity. They fucking hate that shit. But when they do it, it's just, I don't know. It's like, it's such a lie. Good grief, she's hairy. Good grief, she's hairy. Good grief, she is also hairy. I'm art. No, you're not. There's pubes. All this feminist stuff. Oh, why do you always talk about feminists with hairy body? Well, look, this is a Patrick Star to-do list. Smash the patriarchy, destigmatize the period, and fight racism. Fuck, what a day. Somebody get that poor lady a box of peanut M&Ms. She'll be fucking rooted. Gender is colonial. History is trans. Reject colonization, fight for queer and trans. BIPIC. What's BIPIC? Black, Indigenous, people of colour? Butterfield. Nailed it. Let's read that again. Gender is colonial. History is trans. These people are insane. Not all opinions are created equal. Racism, where the opinions of white people don't carry as much as the people of colour. Interesting. Sexism, where the opinions of men don't carry as much weight as the opinions of women. Homophobia, where the opinions of heterosexual people don't carry as much weight as people who are gay, lesbian, or bisexual. Transphobia, where the opinions of cisgender people don't carry as much weight as trans people. Ableism, where the opinions of people without disabilities don't carry as much. COVID, where the opinions of classmates who failed high school biology don't carry as much weight as infectious disease experts. They got us. Oh, this is a good one. Dave Chappelle represents a segment of society along with white supremacists, hoteps, I don't know what that is, incels and others that is anxious about the waning power of cis heteronormative and the patriarchy. Yes, that's who Dave Chappelle represents. Angry white people. We've seen a lot of crazy shit, but I thought I'd end this video with a lady by the name of Ede Mille. She, her, BLM, BTLM, which means Black Lives Matter / Black Trans Lives Matter. I love you, you're hot, and I'm hot. TikTok, baddest bitches for life. Okay, let's see what she has to say about the world.
Of course it's not all men, but if I gave you 3 cakes and told you that in one of them I put deadly poison in, you wouldn't eat any cake.
1 in 3 men are going to kill you. Write that down, that's important.
Why do we still need feminism? If you put a man in a room full of women, he's in heaven. If you put a woman in a room full of men, she's in hell.
Well, it depends what type of women they are. If they're women like you, I think we'd probably be in hell as well.
Why is it always the straight homophobic men that know what's gay? They'd be like, ooh, that's gay, don't do that's gay. Are you gay?
Yes.
Why are straight men so afraid to be touched by gay men? Like, what are you afraid of? To be treated by men the way you treat women?
I'm afraid of a cock in my ass, madam. This isn't something new. There are tens of thousands, if not maybe 100,000 popular anti-men, pro-female pages. Like, it started off just being, feministy pages, and now it's just, we fucking hate men and here's why. That should be their bio in all of their pages, little sections. But I am always shocked by how angry these people are and how much they rely on external stimulus for happiness. It is not a good way to live your life. Hating people or hating one gender, that's not a good way to live your fucking life. Whether you're a man or a woman, that's just dumb. And then waiting for so many people to make you happy, it's just never gonna work, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, we have dived deep into the depths of hell throughout this video, and I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do already. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodaloo, au revoir. Fuck, I shut that on the fucking cord. Dickhead. Goodbye.